Welcome to the Blockchain Hurricane, answering your questions about blockchain and cryptocurrency in under 2 minutes. Today, we're talking about different types of blockchains and how they talk to each other as well. So, we've had questions around what's the best blockchain to use, and others around how do blockchains actually interact if they need to do so. So, choosing the best blockchain is more about what problem you are trying to solve. And once you know what your problem is and what you'd like the shape of the solution to look like, this is when you start looking at which blockchain you want to choose, not the other way around. So there's a couple of things that you might start off with. And one is this a private or a public application? If you have something that's deeply commercially confidential, if you have something that requires, say, very, very tight controls around access, you might be leaning towards private blockchains such as Hyperledger or R3 Corda. If you're more comfortable with the public blockchains and simply using the far more democratized structure to anchor information and to engage multiple parties that are not part of your network, then you start looking at different public blockchains. And then there's a whole other discussion around the speed, the finality, the sustainability, and the kind of horses for courses. What do these blockchains specialize in? So, for example, Ethereum is the most widely used for decentralized finance, for NFTs, because it's got a huge established ecosystem and it has the weight of a lot of experienced developers working on Solidity and on the Ethereum virtual machine. Anything on Ethereum virtual machine, things like Polygon, will benefit from that developer focus as well. But we are increasingly seeing the rise of Solana, particularly, that is very, very strong for payments, for consumer applications, for example. And these are all talking to each other through protocols such as Chainlink's CCIP, the cross-chain interoperability protocol, or the inter-blockchain communication protocol that are starting to knit this ecosystem together.